Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special presentation of the Let's Go Off-World podcast. This is a Legion's Quest. It is a Dungeons and Dragons adventure placed in the unofficial world of Mythoss for one of our favorite toy lines, Mythic Legions. I am Joe G. I'll be the Dungeon Master for this fine group of gentlemen this evening. How's everybody doing?
Doing
Excellent.
good.
Very good.
Good,
You
good.
lie, Curtis.
Happy to be here.
You make it.
Curtis is a little ill, so Gradduk might sound a little off this evening, so we'll have to give him
It's
some
been in the
leeway.
caves. It's not
Using-
agreeing with him. It's
Right. There's a lot of mold and spores in caves,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's-
Pollen really bothers Gradduk. So
He is only half orc after all.
yeah.
that's true.
Right.
He's going to blame those tears on allergies, but it's really because he's missing Henry.
All right. So, to recap what happened in our last episode of Legion's Quest, Jesse, can you bring us up to speed, please?
Absolutely. Last session 8, Cavern Clash, it kicks off with us entering into a fight with the so-called King of the Goblins, or self-named King of the Goblins, Matuesala, and his orcs that he had under his control via the sword, and the goblins that were in there, and ended up having to fight a couple of those giant scorpions that managed to sneak their way in there from the chamber, much to Eénsek's chagrin. But nevertheless, our heroes overcame their adversities and were able to capture Matuesala and take possession of the sword. And with the help of Rugtug, who had fallen under sway of the sword at one point during the fight, despite being self-proclaimed too smart to succumb to it. And as we're starting to kind of gather ourselves together and maybe prepare for a long rest, we hear a whispered voice come all the way down through the cave saying, "If you want the girl alive, bring the sword outside." And that's kind of where we left it, debating what we were going to do,
Mm-hmm.
whether we were going to go out the main entrance the way we came in or try to sneak out through the river passage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jesse. That brings us up to speed. So, everyone, you're currently in the cave. The voice you heard does not sound like it's playing. So that is something to take into consideration when making
And we've
your
taken
decision.
a long rest, Joe, or a short rest?
Well, I thought that was the last thing that was said at the end of last game, is that
We
you
were
were
gonna
taking
wait?
a long rest.
Okay.
The
well,
last note I have is we take a long rest in the cavern.
okay.
So, if you guys want to take an 8-hour rest, I'm completely fine with that. The goblins are terrified after you defeated their self-proposed king and his greatest assets, the scorpions. No goblins will bother you while you rest here.
Also,
yeah,
like
but
they
are
voted for him.
we risking something here by spending 8 hours not responding to this request? I mean, do we? If we if we wait a little while and take a short rest, what does anything happen, Joe? Like, do we hear anything else? Are we?
Well, that's not something that I can tell you.
Okay.
You as players would have to go outside and then just live with whatever.
No. I guess I'm saying, like, if
Repercussions.
we don't respond to this, is there a
So it was
follow-up call?
It was like a spell effect, the whisper on the wind.
Mhm,
You
okay.
heard the voice, but it wasn't having a conversation with you. So
Okay.
there was no
So it's-
additional threats. There was no,
Okay.
if you
It's
don't
a
come outside
directive.
within a certain time frame,
Okay.
that you just got the message and that was it.
Okay.
But to your point, it sounded serious. This voice wasn't Wasn't playing around. Wasn't messing around. So, does what's his name? Rub and Tug. Does he know how far, how long this river back entrance? If we went that way, how much further? How much more time would that take to circle around?
I'll be honest. I'm not a strong swimmer. I've never gone that way.
Yeah, we got armor and stuff on. I don't know if we're swimming.
But do you know where it comes out? I can't tell if you heard me or if you froze.
I think he goes.
It's only ever for a few moments. So consider it in a contemplative way. So what? There was a question.
Yeah. Do you know where the?
Do you you've never gone that way, but do you know where the river comes out?
The other goblins talk about it coming out in the mountains not far from here. They've gone that way to escape before, I've heard, but I've never actually gone that way myself.
Well, perhaps there's a boat.
A boat?
There's no boat. You go under the water. That's why I've not done it. I'm not a strong swimmer, so...
How about this? How about Eénsek and I take the river, the rest of you go out the front?
Oi, I'll follow you, Puppet.
I thought you couldn't swim.
That's all right. I'll hold on to your foot.
Well, if it's deep enough,
what's the plan though? If you two are going out in front, are you bringing the sword, or you're not bringing the sword?
Well, you had the sword, right?
I do have the sword right now. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I have it, but should we bring it, or as a diversion, or what? I mean, here's the thing. Like above table, like. He knows how many of us there are. He was there. He saw us how many. Like, if only two of us come up, I mean, we could fake that the other two are dead, I guess, didn't make it or something.
Well, we don't even know who it is.
We don't know how many people there are. We don't know if it's him. We don't know if he's just sent this spell to kind of entice us to come out and we're going to be met by an army, or we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. So I think we need to scout. I think we need to scout. I think we need to send somebody up stealthy.
I think we just need to go out the front. We already beat goblins and orcs and a magic sword. Let's just go. If they couldn't do it, they sent us to go do it, then there's nothing that we can't do at this point. So I say we just go out the front. Stop dilly-dallying.
Is that Gradduk speaking, or is it the Leafies?
No, this is me talking to you guys.
Well, I wouldn't mind.
It's still
splitting up.
It's still not a bad idea to scout up front before we just jump out the front cave entrance, right?
I agree. I wouldn't mind a little recon to see what we're facing, what we're up against.
Spells here for I do not really. No, detect thoughts is up close.
Well, can we get close to the entrance without being seen? Can we get?
We can try stealth.
That depends on the skill set. Some are better at sneaking than others.
Camellia. Sounds like this is right up your alley.
I just said I don't want to go out the front door.
Yeah, but maybe if we get close enough, Eénsek can.
I'm just talking a little recon. No,
read minds.
Oh, recon's all well and good when you're not the one doing the recon. Fine.
All right, I'll come with you. You sneak off by yourself all the time. I mean, if it's your idea? Is that better?
It's usually when I can see what I'm walking into.
Well,
they think this cave's full of goblins, right? Cam, can't you switch back to the goblin? And Eénsek, you can too.
Out of character,
could do
technically
that.
Yes, because I already hit long rest on my character sheet. I don't remember what my statistics were beforehand. I don't think.
Yeah.
If we didn't take a long rest, then no, I can't.
I can. I've got the hat. I will put it on, and I'm a goblin. That same goblin with that same jacket.
let's just keep the continuity going and say that you guys took a long rest and then you heard the voice from Whisper once the long rest was completed. And that way we'll stop any speed bumps, along that line, especially using a digital tracking, instead of the traditional pen and paper. It's a little harder to just go back on things like that. When you hit the button, stuff happens. So you guys took your long rest. That's when Whisper's voice came through.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little quantum mania adjust in time to straighten everything out, and then we'll move forward from there.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you say, Cam?
And all stands up on her back, and she like does a little shiver.
Right.
Okay. So you two are going to go recon as goblins. Gradduk.
Yeah.
Do you care to go to the river and maybe while they're doing that, sneak around?
Wait,
or do you want to
how
wait
are you
here?
flipping this around? I was going around the river to sneak out and do the recon that way.
Well, this makes a little more sense if you ask me.
I can't swim.
You can't swim. Is the river deep enough?
Are we confident that we're going out the front as a group and taking on whatever we see?
Let's
up
just
there?
go.
No.
I say you stay where you are. We'll go check it out, and we'll give you a little
that's
ring.
fine. Maybe.
How are we going to tell them?
You'll come back.
We'll come back, or we'll,
you guys actually do know that there's a pretty steep slope, right? And then where it evens out at the mouth of the cave, there was that slight diversion where they had the cages. Mm-hmm. But you can go to the top of that slope and look out without, walking outside of the cave with a here we are kind of.
Well, let's just go take a look. Let's just go take a look.
Can we just climb up the inside of that chamber?
Isn't it easier just to walk up the stairs, or the
It took quite a while to get down here.
No, it was a slope. What I forget the exact distance. I said 100-foot slope, 130-foot slope. It would be easier to walk up the slope, but if you'd rather climb, that's
you two go as goblins.
Cam, you do your thing. I'll do my thing. I'm gonna walk up the slope, and I'm just gonna go
scout it out as goblins, inhabitants of this cave.
Yes.
So
what I was saying is that everyone could go up the slope, and then just the two in disguise could go forward if that's what you guys wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are actually hanging back, unless we are going to split up. So.
All right, we're gonna
You just have to be stealthy. That's the only thing. I didn't want to bring everybody up, and if we were just going to be, try to just take a look at what's out there, and if there's a whole army there, I didn't want to be bang bang clang.
We might as well go up to that side cavern as a group, and then you two can go scout.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Cam's not gonna disguise self until we get closer to the top of the slope.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might not even need to. I have the hat. I can go. I'll go to the door and just at the cave and mouth and just take a look.
You can bring what's his face with you too, can't you?
Rugtug.
Well,
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well,
it's definitely not. You stay back here with these two big, strong fellas.
That sounds like a much better idea.
Okay.
You don't want to go with your puppet?
Not out there. Not until we know where he is. If she gets in trouble, I'll run out and save her.
Fierce stink eye.
He waves.
I'm going. I'm okay. I'm listening.
All right.
Okay.
You guys can get up to the top of the slope. Looking out from just the top of the slope, you can see out through the mouth of the cave. Mm-hmm. At this vantage point, because you know that the cave is in the bottom of a recess, there's no one right outside of the cave.
Okay.
I rolled a 23 stealth, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll stealth, but do I need to? Do I need to roll stealth, Joe, or no?
No, we're already at that.
Not yet. There's no one there to see you.
Okay.
So
and I don't.
You don't see anybody in the dark.
If you're disguised, what's the point in being stealthy?
Well, I still I don't need to be seen. You know what I mean? Like,
sure,
if I am seen, I'm a goblin, but like I don't need to be.
Gradduk goes charging to the front of the cave.
No.
Cam shoots him in the head.
Bust out in the
We are not a good team.
Oh God.
Rugtug turns and begins heading back down into the cave. All right, I'll go scout this other direction.
What time of day is it at this point, Joe?
You guys took a rest, so mid-morning.
Okay, so
the sun's been up for a few hours.
Point of order: before we left, I would have talked to some of the other goblins and just been like, "Look, you do with Matuesala whatever you want. We're going to go out and deal with this stuff. Blah 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 blah. You know, just so we don't leave him tied up."
Gotcha. So the other goblins,
we leave him tied up, but it's up to them to decide what they want to do.
Right. They untie him. Without him having the sword, they actually have no fear or respect for him. It seems like the sword was the complete source of his power over the other goblins and abilities, because he seems to have no problems with the current arrangement without the sword bolstering him. So they untie him and he actually scurries off into a side cave.
When Gradduk gets out of the cave and he sees the daylight, he shouts and looks around. Rah!
So that really happened.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to walk out. First of all,
well hold on, because I need to tell Gradduk what he sees when he exits the cave. All right, Gradduk, you come out of the cave preparing to release your battle cry. At the top of the ridge that you guys were camping at previous, looking down on the mouth of the cave, the first two images that you see are the Rakuull, the king of the orcs, and Whisper, his skeleton advisor. All right.
Okay.
Gradduk is holding Cremone by his hair. Cremone is down on his knees. He's holding him by his hair.
I'm holding
Whisper.
No.
What's that?
You said Gradduk's holding Cremone.
Oh, did I? Yeah. I meant Rakuull. Rakuull is holding Cremone by his hair. Cremone's down on his knees. You are not. I'm okay. Too many weird names. I get confused easily. Whisper is holding Tira by the hair and has a dagger to her neck.
Okay.
Tira. Okay. And
there are several orcs behind them. You can't get an exact count because of the angle that you're at. You can see at least 4. There might be a few more up there.
And I don't see Beerish.
No.
Okay.
But when you left Beerish, she was in pretty bad shape. You remember her coughing up blood the last time that you saw her, so she might not have made it.
Right.
Are we still back in that little side cave?
They don't immediately. This is just what you see when you come running out. Now It's up to you if you want to continue with your war cry or shout anything. If you don't, then yes, they will speak.
Yeah, I was just shouting until I saw them, and then I just stop and look around.
Okay.
The Joe, the sword is what is the deal with the sword?
It's in your
Rakuull wants the sword because
no. What is the deal with the sword? Like, do I know? Do we look into the sword when we had it, or we kind of know what it does? In other words, basically, I just want to know what I'm holding and what it does.
He told us our Beerish, right? Told the story that it belonged to a demon,
right?
And that when the demon was slain, that his life essence went into the sword, and it is believed that any wielder of the sword gains the power of the demon upon in addition to their own. So
But we haven't tested that. We don't know what it is, though.
Well, you saw Matuesala with the sword. Mm-hmm. He did not have the power of a demon, but he didn't have the power of a demon in the way that Rakuull probably expects it. You know what I mean?
But it seemed like he could take over people's minds and stuff.
2 of Rakuull's warriors were fighting for the Goblin King. So something was going on. Just it's probably not what Rakuull thinks it is, but he believes what he believes.
And do I have? So we never looked into this stupid sword. Okay.
No, well, you guys only had it for a very short amount of time. So.
I know.
Yeah.
The fight ended, and we pretty much ended the session. So you did not investigate it or attune to it or any of that sort of stuff.
And I only have detect magic, so I would only know if it was magic. We need Tira to tell us exactly what it would
to identify the sword. Yes.
And what was going? You said Cremone was being held by Rakuull, and what was going on with Tira?
She's being held.
Being held by
Whisper is holding her by her hair and has a dagger to her neck.
Can I do an intimidation check to see if I can get them to release them?
I don't really see how they would be intimidated by you at this point. They
try it, yell something.
I'm a pretty bad man. So
I mean, you could try it, but they're going to have advantage on their checks because they're holding the cards right now. They know that they have people that you care about in their possession. It would be difficult for you to say anything that would really change the immediate situation.
So now that we've gotten over the stunned, move that Gradduk pulled,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yell up. I'm gonna yell up the cave. Gradduk, what do you see? Do you see anything?
The orcs are out there.
How many? Do you need us?
Yeah.
Anything else we need to know? Should we just come up?
They've got Cremone and Tira.
Ah, frick. Okay. Now is the time to split up and try and circle around? Or are we all going to go up?
I don't know how long it's going to take us to go down this river. If we go back down this river, I mean, he's out there.
So from what Rugtug said, the river comes out in the mountains. The mountains are a ways away from where you guys are at right now.
Oh, okay.
So you're talking, at least hours to circle around using the river.
Okay, all right, that's not going to work.
What is it? This is out of character, sorry. What is it that we're wanting to do with the short sword? Are we going to try to use it? Are we going to give it up? Are we going to try to, act like we don't have it? Like what
well, we should have talked about this before you ran out of the cave.
Yeah.
You guys were hemming and hawing and river and this. And
because we
had a plan.
I mean, you can't hear this unless we're yelling this back and forth because they don't even know if we have. How do they know we even have the sword? I mean,
just for the audience to know, this is a normal part of Dungeons and Dragons for the players to disagree on what the actions should be taken. And I know we have some cool music and background sound effects, but I recommend that perhaps we get some circus music for later on so that we can do that for certain situations.
Yeah,
I think that's Benny Hill.
I think Benny Hill would be more appropriate.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
right,
I mean, the three of us are near each other. I mean, how do they know we have the sword at this point?
They don't.
I don't know if they knew they were talking to us.
That's what I'm saying. Are we going to try to deceive them or like?
So
I guess Joe has Trevor noticed anything holding the sword? Like, has he felt any sort of power or anything like that?
Nothing at all since he has gained.
I only have
possession
detect
of the
magic.
sword.
And I know it's magic.
But I mean, the sword hasn't even glowed. Like it was glowing when Matuesala had it. It stopped glowing when he dropped it. So it didn't start glowing again when you picked it up.
I mean,
they sent you in to get the sword. Everyone else that they sent in to get the sword did not come back.
All right. Well, I mean, you don't have to tell us.
Why don't you disguise yourself as one of the orcs we fought down there, carrying the sword out?
Okay, and then what's my play there after that?
Well, they
I'm an orc. I'm an orc that was working for them, and now I have the sword. Am I? Okay.
So
am I?
Curtis,
all right. If I bring
Curtis,
it to them,
Rakuull yells down at Gradduk.
Yeah.
The sword. Turn over the sword to me, and we will let them go.
What sword?
I know you are not smart, but don't play stupid. You know what sword, and I know you have it. Give it to me, and your friends will go unharmed. You have my
If
word.
I shout up the tunnel the opposite direction, will they hear from up top?
Yeah, you're not too far.
No, I don't know.
Or just come back.
That's
out.
hard to say. That's usually a dice roll, so that would be a perception roll on their part.
Okay,
right,
if we can do that, let's do that. Let's
Gradduk,
roll some dice. Come on, let's roll some
Gradduk tries shouting to Eénsek, "Why don't you try to control them like the goblin did with the sword?"
So you're yelling that in front of them? Okay.
I'm yelling it up the tunnel, hoping that they don't hear.
Okay. So do I roll perception for that, or?
But that also means he's going to get possessed, and who knows what's going to happen with it.
Well,
we don't know that the king got possessed.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. I've got this sword. I can be an orc. I can bring it up to them. You guys be ready with some crossbows and projectiles. And when I get up there, I'll see what happens.
Okay, but the three of us don't know about the hostage situation.
I already shouted up. Yeah,
all you told us was there's orcs up there. That's all you said.
I said that they had Tira and Cremone, and then you said fuck.
Oh, you did. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay.
So we know the situation.
So we're walking up there with you?
No. You guys are going to hang back and be ready to shoot.
Be ready. All right. What's our safe word?
Banana? I don't know. Tippy toe?
All right.
Lemon tree?
Maybe less syllables?
Probably. How about fuck?
How about banana, tippy toe, lemon tree?
So you guys are all heading up there?
I'm changing my look to be an orc, the orc that I kind of was before, I guess, or one of the orcs that's in here. I don't think they know any of the orcs in here, so it doesn't really matter. I'm an orc. I'll sling the sword over my shoulder, and I'll strut out, and I'll just start walking up towards them, and I'll just say,
as you're walking by me, I whisper to you, "Smack me around a bit."
All right.
Maybe our safe word should be kinky.
So I'm just going to say, "Out of my way, worm!" and push Gradduk. He's like, "I've got your sword, my liege." And then I'm just going to walk up the ridge. And I'm going to make a lot of noise, you know what I mean? And kind of wield it just to kind of get them looking at me. You know what I mean? Just like okay. Look at it! That's right, I'm the greatest warrior here! Who's gonna challenge me? Right? And just yelling all sorts of bullshit. And, hopefully everybody's kind of looking my way. Do I need to do anything to, do a...
hold on.
Intimidation or...
Mm-hmm. As he's doing that, obviously, if there's dice rolls, Cam is going to try to use that. If I can use that 23 sneak dice roll to come out and kind of flank the opposite direction.
Okay. Yes. So just so you guys know that Rakuull and all the orcs that are with him are very much focused on Trevor and the show that he's putting on. No dice rolls necessary. Rakuull is almost salivating looking at that sword. Okay. Whisper, however, is still holding Tira very tightly with the point of his dagger pressed against her throat, staring at the entrance to the tunnel, or to the cave.
Okay. He's not so
Gradduk starts slowly moving up the hillside.
Following Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me... let me bring up some...
no sneaking out of this cave. The Whisperer is going to see whoever comes out, no matter how much stealth you roll. Correct?
Jesse, do you want to bring up the map, please?
Sure.
Okay, this is the situation. So
oh boy,
this center part. Can you guys see my? No, you can't. Okay.
Yep.
The inside of the horseshoe is the cliff. Okay, that's the cliff that you walk down the side. So, Trevor, that's probably right about here at this point. I'm assuming Gradduk is right behind him.
A few paces behind him, but yeah.
Okay, about there. All right. So this is, you guys are heading up the side right to what this was a 30-foot cliff at the top. I probably should have added Tira and Cremone. 1 second.
Oh, sweet. They're already down there. Oh, no.
No. They just automatically appear in the center of the map. So that is where they're at. So that's the situation that you guys are looking at right now.
So as of now, has Cam managed to sneak around, or has Cam, or am I looking at the front of the cave and I can see Ferr and Cam there, or they're still inside the cave, kind of hanging back?
Well, your focus is on putting on a show, right? So you're not.
Oh yeah. I'm just kind of like sneaking back. I just want to take a look and see if anything's happening back there, just every once in a while, just spin it around and
Okay, glancing.
Maybe
back,
I'll shove Gradduk again just because I can.
I actually don't know. Cam and Ferr, what are you guys doing?
Well,
You can actually still be inside the cave if you want.
Is there a path up this way on the bottom side? Is there like a ridge up this way, or is it?
Yes, it's exactly the same. It's like a horseshoe with the cave at the bottom.
From our vantage point, can we tell that Eénsek's distraction is working on Rakuull, but the Whisperer has never taken its eyes off the cave entrance?
He hasn't moved his head. He doesn't actually have any eyes. So it's hard to say exactly what he's looking at, but he hasn't turned his head to the side to look. He's still looking straight. Like the trajectory of his head is towards the mouth of the cave.
So I'm going to talk to Cam. So Cam, looks like it's working on Rakuull. Somehow, A, the Whisperer knew we were in there and we had the sword, and B, I don't think he's taken his gaze, his eyeless gaze, off this entrance. So I'm not sure sneaking out of here is gonna do us any good.
If I turn into a goblin, you take me hostage and you take me like you're going the opposite direction out of the way.
I don't think they're gonna give two craps whether I have a goblin as a hostage.
Right.
Can you turn into an orc? But
I'd be a very short orc.
So at this point, Rakuull lets go of Cremone's hair, and Cremone drops to the ground. He doesn't look severely injured, but they definitely roughed him up a little bit. And Rakuull starts heading this direction in his anticipation, waiting for the sword.
Does Tira know any magic or anything that can get her out of this situation? She's not much of a warrior.
Yeah, she's not really that kind of a caster.
Yeah. Oh boy, we're in a pickle.
All right, about this time, Eénsek, you get to Rakuull.
Well, hang on. Yeah, okay, I'm moving. I need
just taking your
I just need clarification on a spell, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is.
Okay.
And I can't find it. I don't know why the rules book doesn't open when I click on it. So that's kind of a pain in the ass.
I'm not going to leave the cave. Camellia is going to have her bow ready, and she is locked in on Whisper.
Okay, just give me
Okay.
1 second on looking this up. I don't want to
From inside the cave, if the scale is accurate.
Can you shoot that far, Cam?
Oh, for God's sake.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's got a longbow. Of course, I can shoot this far.
Okay. So between us two, are we just gonna see what plays out with Eénsek and Rakuull? And at the slightest,
I'm no good close up, so if you want to start moving out there, that's entirely up to you.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll start going up the other.
I don't want to upset anybody, but I'm ready to charge Rakuull.
Yeah. No, hang on a second. Hang. Okay. As I move up to Rakuull, I cast light on the sword.
Okay.
To hopefully stun him, blind him for a second. Yes.
It's the daytime.
No? Well, it wouldn't even produce much more light than daytime.
No, light actually doesn't have.
All right, never mind. Damn it. Okay. Okay.
Before
right.
I'm going to start heading
Good
out.
plan.
Before I do, I'm going to tell Cam I'm going up. Keep your eye on. Don't take your eyes off Whisper. If at the slightest hint that he seems distracted or looks away, shoot. And I'm going to try and get there in time
You're
to
reading my mind.
help. Okay.
Okay, as soon as you leave the cave, these 3 orcs will take up position here
Okay.
because they do. I mean, they were looking the other way, but they're not blind and you're not quiet. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
All right.
So,
As I approach Rakuull, then I am going to grab the sword with 2 hands and kneel down in front of him and say, "My liege, your sword."
give me the sword. He's got
And
his
then I'm
hands
going
out
to,
like he's almost shaking in anticipation.
as you wish, and I'm going to thrust it into him as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Gradduk starts charging.
Okay, hold on.
Well, we're in combat now, right? Because we got
Trevor, I'll give you your action, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
I need to be able to look at his armor class. Why can't I click on anything right now?
It's 4.
No.
-3.
Okay, I know what it is. Okay, got it. All right, go ahead, Trevor.
Okay. So what am I doing? I'm rolling d20 just for
To attack
I don't know
with a longsword. It doesn't have any special properties right now, so it would
So
be
I have a
whatever.
longsword melee weapon. Should I roll with that because I have a +2 on that?
Yeah, that's fine. You're proficient with the weapon. It's just right now it's not
Oh,
considered
for
a
fuck's
magical
sake.
weapon.
Get a 6. Do I advantage on that? For surprise?
You know, he is surprised, but he's also looking right at you. So he's not that surprised. You look
Right
like
there.
an orc. But you have the arms of an elf. You thrust forward, but it does not penetrate his armor. And
You slip.
he starts
Oops.
reaching for the sword to try and grab it from you, and we'll roll initiative.
All right. Jesus.
Nice knowing you, Tira.
Unbelievable. Worst roll. I got
That's an 18 for me.
Oh shit! Forgot to roll.
16 for Gradduk.
Where's the...
I'm getting your rolls, Gradduk, this time around.
What the hell? There's usually a button.
Hey, is a long sword a 2-handed weapon or a 1-handed weapon?
Two.
One-handed. One-handed.
Okay, well, okay. I do have a reaction then.
I'm not seeing.
I can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow. I don't know if we're into that yet or not. Or I don't know.
Oh, this is so weird. Okay. All right, give me just a moment. Something happened where I'm able to roll like a group initiative for my orcs, but it just didn't happen. My apologies, everyone at home. That is not.
Yeah. It's a little break.
But not Curtis, because he's at a hotel.
Right.
No, I meant the people watching.
The audience.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, all three of you.
Yeah.
Come on. This show's very popular at this point. Come on. Let's have some confidence. I'm going to be on Purple Gang Gang this coming Saturday with possibly Bill Janowski. Not Nate, unfortunately. He'll be at a wedding.
Yep.
When Bill's going to
Although we may be on, I don't know how late that wedding's going to go, but you know how long that show goes, so we'll probably be on at like
True.
So if you want to jump out at the end.
It starts.
Cam, what was your initiative?
18.
All right. Looks like I have to enter yours manually as well, and I'm not sure why.
I rolled on my iPad, not on the computer. I don't know why.
Something went weird with this one. I think I messed something up with the way that I did the encounter. So it, in some way, it was probably my fault. I'm not sure what I did, but I'm pretty sure because this is the first time that this has happened. So, Trevor, what did Eénsek get for initiative?
I got a 12.
All right. And Nate, what did Fern get?
17.
17. Curtis, what did Gradduk get? You're muted, bud.
16.
All right. Almost there.
Jesse, can you move the map down just a hair?
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Like these?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay.
Curtis, if it comes down to it, you can fire off a phlegm ball at an orc. A powerful spell.
For sure.
All right. So,
Power of Mucinex.
My question, Joe, was that I have that crossbar expert attack. When you use an attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you are holding. But I don't know if this is an official action or because it was initiated action. I don't know how that works, but I have that. So.
yeah, the only thing is ranged attacks with bows in melee are made with disadvantage. So if you use that while you're in melee with Rakuull, then you will be making that attack with disadvantage.
I'll take the chance.
Okay. But top of the initiative tree is Cam.
No, but I mean, is that part of that initial attack, or that doesn't work?
No. That was just
okay.
your
Right.
surprise
That's
action. You tried to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, man. And Whisper is still gripping Tira tightly with the knife to her throat, or is he?
Very much so. He's pretty thin, being a skeleton too. So he has partial cover, holding her in front of him, and she's standing up in front of him. Tears in her eyes. She looks very afraid.
Tears in her eyes. Cinderella story.
I'm going to
We're up on a ridge, right, Joe?
Correct.
So
the top of the ridge where Tira and Cremona are.
There's a drop, right? Okay.
30 feet, yeah, at that highest point.
Okay.
I feel like we're on a game show with this music.
I'm gonna.
I know. It's like, I want to phone a friend.
That's your final answer.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna shoot at Whisper, with my longbow.
You can do it.
It will be with disadvantage because Tira's right in front of him.
Okay, so first roll, 26.
Damn.
Nice.
Come on. Come on. Even better. Natural 20. Let's go. Boom.
Oh.
Shit.
12.
Shit.
So a 12 does miss.
Well, wait a minute. Well, you can't take the highest. You roll.
So it's disadvantage because he's trying not to hit Tira, and Whisper is right behind her.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can make an additional weapon attack as part of this action because of my Dread Ambusher special.
Okay, your first attack at the beginning of a combat.
Yes, first. Okay. Yes, yeah.
All right.
So roll with disadvantage again.
Yeah, he's still holding her. He hasn't moved at all.
All right, so a 20, dirty 20, or a 24.
Okay. Both of those would hit.
Nice.
Okay. So if you take the attack action on the turn, you can make one additional weapon attack for the action, dealing an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type on a hit. So my regular damage. Oh, so I just rolled a d8. But it's okay. So here's the regular piercing damage.
Okay.
That's 10.
All right.
And then I'm just going to roll a standard d8. I'm assuming it doesn't get the modifier.
No, it's just the additional damage. Yeah.
So it's a total of 15 damage to Whisper.
All right. It flies by just to the side of Tira and strikes against the bones in the face of Whisper. And you actually see a crack as a chip of bone flies off from his face as the arrow strikes.
Okay. I'm also going to enact my favored foe special, which I don't think it'll apply to this turn, but the first time on each of your turns you hit your favored enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it. Oh, so it does count on this one. You increase that damage by 1d4.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your d4. I'll add that in.
One.
Damn.
Okay. 16 points of damage.
All right.
Hey,
all right.
How many times have enemies survived by one hit point? You never poof on any damage. So, all right. Is that your turn, Jesse?
Yeah, and I'll just stay, I didn't move. I don't know if there's anything to duck behind, but yeah, I'll pretty much stay where I'm at.
Well, to actually shoot him from where you were at, you would have had to step out, I guess, out of the cave. So you could step back into the cave if you wish.
Sure.
None of them appear to have ranged weapons, but if you wanted to move back into the cave, just in case.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. Oh, that's the mark?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Did you do one?
Okay.
I was marking him with, because she's pink.
Okay. Yep, no problem. All right. That's your turn.
Did he let go of Tira when he got hit? Joe?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Okay, and actually it's Whisper's turn next.
Oh shit!
But are you guys hearing me? Okay, I'm having some stuttering on my side. Yep. Okay, all right. His mouth doesn't move, but again, you hear that voice on the wind. It says, "The Palm Thrower sends his regards." And with that, he jams his dagger into her neck.
Oh.
Drops her to the ground. And then it looks like all of a sudden he's made out of ashen gray powder and the wind blows him away.
Shit.
No!
And he disappears from the battlefield.
Well. And does she appear dead?
She falls to the ground like she's dead, but you're not sure. She did have a surprised look. Did have a surprised look on her face for a moment.
Come on, help her. I don't know what that voice was.
All right, who's up now?
Next up is Ferr. It's your turn. 3 angry orcs stare you down as they block your path towards Tira and Cremone.
I'm just gonna yell something. Yeah, she's how is Tira? Like, what is she doing? Is she just holding her throat and just wriggling and
she's laying on the ground face down?
Face down. So she's not moving at all. Like, she's not.
No.
Doesn't look like she's responsive. All right.
Can we ask, like, yeah, Cremone, is Tira okay? Can you check her? Can you help her?
It's not Cremone's turn.
Fuck.
Okay, so all right, I'm just gonna wait. Go do you gotta do for
Joe? Question.
What? Sure.
And I'm going to quickly move Ferr just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Could he go like this around that orc? Because he was
not without falling off of the cliff.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait a minute.
I was closer.
He was here. Well,
okay.
And I think Rakuull's out of my javelin range, isn't he? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 35 feet. And mine's 30 feet.
I'm just so how high is Ferr right now from, like, on the ridge? Like, is he 20 feet up?
Yeah, probably about 20 feet.
Can you jump? Do you have, like, can you
What, jump over the orc?
No, just down the ridge. Without hurting himself.
Oh.
From where he is into the...
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm just going to yell, Ferr, jump!
Why?
I got to wait.
We can't have a full conversation in combat. I don't mind letting players shout things at each other, but yeah, no full.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say Ferr jump, and he can do what he wants. Like maybe not jump.
I mean, I'm at a. I don't see the point of attacking one of these 3 orcs. My concern right now is getting to Tira, and if that's gonna potentially bring me closer to her. So as a move, I can just jump down here.
Yes.
And then can I continue moving?
You can move up to 30 feet. Yeah. So I guess that would be another.
But I can't. It's not like if I get here, I can't climb this. The only way to get up there is this along the road.
Well, you can climb, but it takes time. You climb at half your movement speed. And it would require a strength check. Which you'll pass easily, but you know.
You know what? I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, that's so that'd just be my move if that's all I did was move there, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go there. And can I yell something to Kermone?
Sure.
For when it's his turn?
Mm-hmm.
Kermone.
Well, wait, you gotta wait till it's his turn, right?
I know, but I'm gonna say it right now. Can I say it right now? Or no?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Kermone, if you can just toss Tira to me, and I'll try and save her.
All right. It's a 30-foot drop, so even if you caught her, she might take some damage from that. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I'm strong.
All right. So is that your turn?
Okay. Point of this is like I don't know where this is going. I had a plan, but like this is where like I don't know because it's a reaction. So a reaction would be to somebody else's move, right? Like I'm not, or as a reaction post my move. So I can at any time when something happens, I can do a reaction move.
Yes, yeah. As long as it's involved. So for example, the shield spell is a reaction. It's a reaction to someone attacking you. If you're attacked, you can cast the shield spell as a reaction to that event. I suppose you could cast the shield spell at any time, but there's
that's not what I was going to do. But
no. I was using that as an example.
Okay, so this is the learning. All right, so Ferr, you're yelling to him. So go ahead, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. He can, dangle her by her arms, and so it won't be quite a 30-foot drop. But when we get to Kermone's turn, we can figure that out. So who's next?
All right. Next is Orc B, which is this orc right. Whoops, I'm on the wrong map. This orc right here. He's going to attack Gradduk. How dare you betray us! And he swings his great axe. And that's an 11 to hit.
You're muted.
You're muted, Curtis.
Miss.
Okay. Oh, that's his whole turn. Gradduk is up next.
Okay. Gradduk moves over here to get advantage on that orc.
Mm-hmm.
And attacks with his great axe.
All right.
First roll
Before he rolls, is he going into a rage or a frenzy?
Oh shit! Yeah, frenzy. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. 23 on the first roll.
All right.
Yeah, on the second.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. $11 plus 2, 13.
All right.
Damage.
Got it.
All right. Then I make my frenzy attack. Or
Okay.
do I have to wait a turn?
What's that?
Do I have to wait a turn, or can I do it at the same turn?
No, it's the same turn.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, when basically when you're in frenzy, you get 2 attacks.
Okay. 12.
12 will miss, but a 24 will hit.
Okay. And 10 plus 2, 12 more damage.
And he dies.
Nice.
So, whoop, I got to do it on the right man. Blech. He looks surprised too. Very similar to how Tira looked. Is that your turn, Gradduk?
Yep. Well, wait a minute. Now that I've killed him, I can move.
Yes.
I am going to go right here.
Okay. Right there. That's where you wanted to go. I just want you inside the line, so there's no confusion on. You can't straddle a line. That's not how physics work in D&D.
Well, yeah, my screen it's not. It's in a box.
You're good now.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're good now. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn.
That's it.
All right. Cremone goes next. You see Cremone kind of spring up.
Oh, okay. At this point, I'm going to yell, Cremone, grab Tira and jump. I'll save you.
That seems like a terrible
Jump!
idea. Oh, dear. He grabs her and...
I cast Featherfall.
He's not super strong. What's the range on Featherfall?
60 feet.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
No, believe me. I've been looking at this for like 5 minutes.
It could have ended more humorously, but all right. he grabs her. He's not very strong, but he kind of pulls her up to her feet and just kind of falls backwards off of the cliff, bringing them down. I'm just going to move you over, Fern. Since they fall slowly, you can take just a step back to let them.
Nice.
It will take the rest of the turn for them to slowly...
Mm-hmm. They're kind of floating.
Yeah, down from the edge of the cliff, 30 feet. So,
awesome move, Eénsek.
That brings us to...
Take care of her!
I will, my friend.
Orc A. So he is the one that is right directly next to Gradduk. So he will attack Gradduk on his turn. And he swings his great axe. And rolls a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. For 12 points of damage. Which will be half for you because you're frenzying.
Okay.
All right. Next is Orc C. He will move here to flank Gradduk and also attack. His first roll is a 22. His second roll would have missed, so he hits for 4 points of damage.
So
Have
two.
free. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
I rolled minimum damage on a D12.
All right.
All right. Moving on. Next is Eénsek.
Okay. Okay. That's a slot though. Okay. All right. I'm going to cast. That's a slot too. I'm going to cast... Oh, wait, I got the sword. Damn, I don't even know what the sword does. I'm going to... Nothing's happening with the sword, huh? There's no indication of anything. It's just the sword.
Right now, it is just the sword, yes.
The sword.
Oh, Rakuull didn't take it from him?
It hasn't been Rakuull's
I tried to
turn
stab it with him.
Oh, that's right.
All right, I'm going to. All right, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to cast Thunderwave, and in a 15-foot cube, originating from me. So that is like, how many is that? Is that those 3 orcs and Rakuull? And Gradduk.
Yeah, I mean, a 15-foot cube, you could get Rakuull and 2 of the orcs, but you would also hit Gradduk. Yeah.
All right,
it would be.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I might have an overlay for this. If something would happen here. I probably should have played with this in advance. Patterns.
But this is a 2nd level. Okay, so that's... you know what?
Oh, okay. So it's 15 foot, so I should... well, okay.
Is it not going to be...
So it's wider than that because it's 15 foot. I'm not sure how to... Oh, there. Wait. I haven't really played with this function. There it goes.
Oh, look at that.
So it'd be like that.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Yeah. All right. Gradduk, are you hurt? I mean, don't tell me how much. Just you gotten hit a couple of times, right? Okay.
Merely a
all right. So everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Okay. So including Gradduk, I guess.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, the first orc rolls a 7.
God damn it.
The second orc rolls a 12. And Rakuull rolls a 22 for his save.
Okay. Rakuull rolls a 22. Holy shit.
What's your spell modifier? Spell attack. The spell save DC.
14.
Okay, so the 2 orcs failed, but Rakuull succeeded.
Rakuull saves and Gradduk fails as well.
Gradduk failed. Yeah, so the 2 orcs and Gradduk will take full damage. Rakuull will take half.
All right, that was the first level I was going to do that at. So it's 2d8. So 2d8. So that's 11 for 1. And 9 for the second one.
No, it should have only been the first one.
Oh, I only hit 1?
Yeah, because that's rolling. You can't roll an 11 on a d8, so that's both d8s. They rolled them together for you.
Oh, I thought the damage was 2d8 though. To each.
It is. That's how you got 11. Oh no! You don't roll separately. All the creatures take the same damage.
Oh, everybody takes 11. Okay, I got it.
And how far back are they pushed?
10 feet.
So, you push them back 10 feet, and they take...
Rakuull was the one I wanted. They take 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
You too, Gradduk. Sorry.
And I take full damage on that because it's not.
You do because it's a spell. Yeah, it's magic, so you will take.
Oh shit!
And
I didn't know that. All right, learning.
said,
I'm learning.
You said Rakuull takes half, right?
He does. Yeah, so he'll take 6.
Does he also move back?
No, because he's safe.
No, he doesn't move.
Okay.
That was what I wanted to happen. Oh, well.
Hey, you rolled the dice, so
I did.
That doesn't hurt. All right, is that Eénsek's turn, Trevor?
I'm going to just move out of. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Move out of melee range with Rakuull here, and maybe just how many I can move? What can I move? 30.
30 feet. But if you move right now, he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, Rakuull does? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. All right. I'll hold my place.
Okay. All right. Next up is Orc F. So, Orc F. 1, 2, 3. He's going to jump down. That will require a dexterity check.
Break a leg.
That's a 20, not natural. He successfully lands. Moves here and attacks Ferr with his battle axe. Ferr, that is a 24 to strike. That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
All right.
Does my initiative, my Sentinel Shield help in any way?
Only adding to your armor class against attacks. So it gives you an initiative bonus and it gives you a perception bonus. And it's a magical shield, so you get an additional +2 to your armor class from it, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it still would have hit me. Okay.
Right. So hold on. For 7 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next.
'Tis but a scratch.
Is Orc D. I'm on the wrong map. Six. He sees his war chief in trouble, so moves up to attack the orc that is attacking him.
Okay.
All right. He attacks. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
I'm gonna wait.
You already used. You only get one reaction per round, and you already used it for this round to cast the feather fall.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the round. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
All right, that's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, next up is Orc E, and he will.
Are you down, Trevor?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm like,
Sorry, Trevor. Force a habit. Let's see, Dex. And he rolls a 7 and trips and falls when he jumps down. He doesn't take damage from it, but his movement ends there. Next up is Rakuull. It is his turn, but he's not going to attack with a weapon. He grabs for the sword. Trevor, will you attempt to keep it from him?
Yeah. Is that
Okay.
do I do anything, or that's just what I'm just
well,
like? That's
I'll make an attack. If he hits your AC, he grabs the sword.
Okay.
If he does grab the sword, you'll do opposed strength checks.
Okay.
If you beat him, you hold the sword. If he beats you,
okay,
he pulls
got
the
it.
sword away.
Okay. Cool.
When you change into something like the orc, you don't like gain any.
I don't know. It's just it's
nothing.
complete
It's just
disguise.
appearance.
It has no benefit. Yeah.
Okay. He rolls a 15 to attempt to grab the sword. Is that higher than your armor class?
Yep, it is. 2. Oh yeah. With the mage armor, it's 1 over. Son of a bitch. Yep.
Okay. All right. He grabs the sword, attempts to pull it away from you. So we'll both make a strength check. Whoever has the higher strength check. I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh wow. He actually rolled a 5.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Come on!
You roll a 4?
Come on, man!
What did
3.
you roll?
Jesus! Come
All right.
on!
He pulls the sword from your hand.
Jesus Christ!
Why does that keep popping up? Oh, okay. That's Jesse playing around. All right. You're on mute, I think, Jesse.
5. I couldn't beat a 5.
Out of character, Joe. I think if you click that little cube down in the bottom.
Yeah, I do it, but
you
it doesn't show up. Sorry, what's that?
Maybe not on the map, but like on your, I don't know, somewhere there's a way you can change who the dice shows to. And I don't know if you're sending it just to yourself.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Oh, it says send to everyone,
everyone.
send to self. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe that's why your dice aren't showing up to
That's
us.
it.
You're the
Yeah.
DM.
Maybe that's why.
it
We'll give
defaults.
that a try.
Sweet.
All right, but he's so happy about
Sorry,
having the. He's so happy about pulling the sword away from Eénsek with a roll of a 5 that he doesn't even think about punching him in the face with it. So he raises the sword above his head. The sword begins to glow a bright red through the crystal, and black smoke emanates from it.
This is an evil thing, right? This is an evil thing.
And immediately, Rakuul's eyes glaze over red. Back to the top of the round. Cam, it's your turn.
Cam fires at Rakuull, who has just wristed the sword out of my friend's hands.
Okay.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Do I get any sort of... I don't get any sort of... No, never mind. And that's 8 damage. Oh, so she would have stepped out to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can I do?
I'll go ahead and record the damage, Jesse.
I'm gonna. Well, it might be more. I'm gonna remark Rakuull as my favored foe.
Okay.
First time on each of your turns you hit with a favored enemy, you deal extra damage to it, including when you mark it. So another D4.
All right.
So that's 2 more damage.
All right. That would be a total of 10.
Yes, and I will step back into the cave.
Okay. I wasn't huffing at you. It's me. And controls. Okay.
Okay.
I huffed after you said that, but not because you said that, because I had clicked on the damage and then clicked off of it. And yeah.
So
I was huffing at myself. How do I? There we go. Okay.
live without you?
I just wanted to get rid of the Thunderwave graphic. Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn, Camellia?
C.
All right. Ferr, you're up.
Okay. I want to lay on hands in not a weird, gross way on Tira.
Oh no, I'm assuming the hole in her neck. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have up to 15 points or whatever. What will it take to?
Tira only has 6 hit points total.
Okay.
But you can see he just drove his dagger right through her neck into, those important arteries right there.
Carotid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So blood is actually like squirting out of her neck and slowly flowing out of her mouth.
Okay. So if I can heal her with just 6 points, like back to full.
Back to full. I know it sounds silly, but that's how the rules work.
All right. Well, that's what I'm.
But she will be unconscious because she's an NPC and not a player character. The extreme damage has put her into shock. Her eyes are glazed over and rolled back in her head. She won't just wake up instantaneously fine, but she will be completely healed from the damage and not die.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Is that my full turn then?
That is your action. So you can't attack, but you can move or take a bonus action if you want to. Bonus action does include your horn attack.
So I'm going to do that to the orc next to me.
All right.
Let's see. Horned attack. Okay. A 23.
That definitely hits.
And a 5 damage.
All right. That was Orc F. Got it. Anything else?
I'm just going to tell Kermone to get her back to the cave when it's his turn.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Gradduk.
Shoving counts as an action, right?
It is an attack action, yeah.
Okay. Wait. What happened? How did I get moved?
Trevor's Thunder Wave pushed you 10 feet back.
Yeah, that was just with on my map it looks different. So hold on, let me refresh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, my map it had me up closer to the ridge. So
I got you.
Sorry, I gotta open it back up.
No problem.
Now it's right. Okay.
All right.
So if I'm to attack either one of these orcs on either side of me, I'm going to do it with disadvantage, right?
No. They get advantage to attack you. It doesn't affect your attacks at all.
Oh, okay.
You're still making a normal attack, yeah.
Okay, and neither one of these two have taken damage yet, correct?
Yeah, they did.
They both have.
From the Thunder Wave, so they took equal damage. Gotcha.
Yeah, they both took 11.
Okay. I will attack Orc Z or whatever it is.
Orc A is above you. Orc C is below you.
I'll attack Orc A.
All right.
22.
That hits.
And 12 damage.
All right. And he dies. And I'm clicking on the wrong map. Gosh darn it.
Sweet.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right, now I use my frenzy attack to attack the other one.
Orc C. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was thinking about moving first, but I don't need to. Okay, here we go. A whopping 8.
That actually misses.
Okay.
He has a 13 armor class.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Next is Orc C. He is going to attack Gradduk with his great axe. He takes a mighty swing and rolls a natural 20 for a total of 25.
Damn.
Well, that hits. For how much damage?
Hold on. Plus 3. 10 points total.
Halved?
Halved for you, yes.
Okay.
All right. That could have been much worse, but it was not. So, next up is Eénsek. Trevor.
Okay. I'm going to, at first level, I'm going to cast False Life, and I guess that creates like a aura around me. What does that exactly do? Like create a false version of me? And
no, False Life adds hit points.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't know what it looks like. I don't know.
They're not. Oh, it's a necromancy spell, so I would guess that you would almost kind of rather than healing, you look slightly more ghoulish.
Okay.
For the duration of the spell, you get hit points from the spell, but at the end of the spell, the hit points go away. They're not permanent.
And it lasts. How long does it last? Casting time 1 action, duration instantaneous. I don't know how long it lasts. It doesn't say how long.
There's no set amount.
Should be. It should be a
lasts for 1 hour.
Yeah, so I thought I saw that somewhere, but I couldn't find it on here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll 2d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Which gives me 10. Beautiful. So I'm back up. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And
ideally, you cast that spell before you take the damage. Then it doesn't hurt as much. So they're like bonus hit points. So if you cast it before you're injured, when they disappear, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But right now, if you take any more damage, because you're currently at
14,
I know,
but like I was
the 10 are going to drop off later. So if you don't receive healing within an hour, if you take more damage, just see what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I was at 4, and so I wouldn't drop any more than 4, right? Like if you get hit again, let's say you get hit for 5 points of damage in an hour, if you're not healed, those 10 will disappear. Right, because that'll addition to the 4. Right.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
So just explaining that.
Assuming I make it through the round.
Assuming that,
yes. At that point, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity if I move away, but they don't have
2 of them, Rakuull and
all right, so
F.
I'm going to stay. I got nothing else.
Okay.
I'm like, just yell to Gradduk. I know you're busy, but...
All right. Orc F is up. That's the one right
glowing eyes
you,
over here.
Eénsek. He will take it. He still doesn't know that you're not an orc that betrayed them. So, betrayer, blasphemer, and he attacks.
Who does? The orc?
The orc, yeah.
Okay.
And could you guys see that or no? That attack?
No.
I thought I said it to the party thing. I did. Okay. I'll mess with that later. But anyways, that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now, you didn't use your reaction this round. Will shield a +5 to your armor class take you above an 18?
I can't cast shield anyway because I'm out of spell slots. So
okay.
That.
So he will roll his damage. He rolls 14 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Do I have anything here? I don't have any reaction, right? It's a reaction, but that's only on an attack, right? Yeah, that's it.
Do you have any first level spells left?
No, I have no first level slots left, so I'm screwed.
Silvery barbs could have been used, but yeah.
Right.
If you're out of spell slots, you're out of spell slots.
All right, so I'm down, kids.
Okay. That brings us to Orc D, who is right next to Ferr and will attack with his great axe. That is a 15 to strike.
Miss.
All right. Orc E will move up. Right here. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I forgot about Cremone.
Oh. Joe, I know it's past. It's fine. Whatever. But I have shield listed under my first level spells, but could I have cast that at a second level?
Is it a scalable spell?
Or would I have had to have it in the second level learned, right? I would have had to have it learned or something, right?
Well, it would have, let's see. It would have increased your armor class to 18, so he still would have hit.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, never mind. Just for future reference.
For future reference, yes, you can cast it as
okay.
So if you look at your character sheet there where you click on the spell and it brings up the spell description.
Yeah, you can increase it to second level. That's what made me think about it. Yeah. I didn't realize that, though. Because I didn't know if I had to learn it under that, and it was only available under that.
No, it's called upcasting. Some spells can be upcast.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Maybe all of them. I'm not sure, actually. All right, and that brings us to Rakuull.
Yeah, looks like you can.
And since Eénsek is down, Rakuull starts to walk away.
And he's got the sword.
He's walking with the sword in his hands, just staring at it.
With his eyes glowing red.
All right. Cam, you're up.
Cam is going to run out of the cave and cast Zephyr Strike.
All right.
Which is a bonus action. It gives me an additional 30 feet of movement, so I already moved 5, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I get advantage on one weapon.
Though, right? 30 feet is your normal movement, correct?
No, 25 is my normal movement.
25. Oh, okay.
So actually, I think if I'm here, I can still see Rakuull, right?
No, not with line of sight, since he moved back.
Okay, but there I can?
Just barely, but yes.
Well, if it's just barely, then I'll move up a little more.
Okay.
I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll, and it deals an extra D8 force damage on a hit. So, I'm going to fire my longbow.
Okay.
My lord.
18 to hit. Well, I get advantage. So, I'm going to roll again. Let's call that a 21 to hit.
Okay. Both of those hit, an 18 and a 21.
Okay. 1d8 piercing oh, come on. So 6 piercing plus an additional 1d8 force damage. For an additional 6 force damage.
Oh, okay. for a total of 14.
And so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to take my last couple steps towards him.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right.
How does he look, Joe?
He looks all right. Pretty good. How are you?
He's glowing red.
Didn't slow him down at all.
He took an arrow. He's definitely injured. He has taken some hits, but
Okay.
He does not look near death, if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm asking if he's slowed down enough that he's not going to make it off the map.
Oh, no. He immediately turns and looks at Camellia when she sticks an arrow in him.
Gotcha.
She now has his attention. All right, Ferr, your turn.
Good.
I'm going to see if I can finish off that orc below me
Okay.
with my longsword.
All right.
A whole 8.
That misses.
Son of a gun. Bonus action horns.
Okay.
A 10.
That also misses. He has a 13 armor class.
Crap. Okay. I guess that's it.
Okay. The orc that is on Gradduk. Oops, nope, that's not him. He's dead. Gradduk, you're up.
All right. I'm going to move around this orc, and I know I'm going to get an opportunity attack, but that's fine. So
Okay.
Attack me.
All right. 15 to strike?
I have 15 armor.
Yeah. Okay, so he hits.
Okay.
And he does 11 points of damage, so 6.
Okay. All right. And I charge at Rakuull,
All right.
and I am going to attack with my great axe.
Okay.
7.
That misses.
All right. I will use my frenzy attack. 19.
That'll hit.
There we go.
Okay. 9 total damage.
All right. Got it. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right. So this orc here, since you moved, he will follow you. Move into flank with Rakuull and attack. An 8 and a 9.
Neither hit.
Okay. That's his turn. Next up is Trevor. Eénsek. If we could get a death
Okay,
save.
death save. Let's go. Where am I rolling? Why is it not? Oops. Oh, I thought it automatically rolled. Okay, no, I guess not. Yep. Okay, roll. Oh, Jesus.
A 1, that's a failure. Okay. Next up is Orc F. It's going to attack Ferr. It's a 16 to strike.
Miss.
All right. That'll take us to Orc D, who will also attack you for with a 10.
Miss.
All right. That's their turn. Orc E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll move to Gradduk and attack Gradduk. With a natural 1 for a total of 6.
Nope.
All right. So that brings us to Rakuull, who is still looking at Cam, rather irritatingly. For his bonus action, he will use an ability called Shadow Step. It'll help from on the right net. A swirl of shadows comes up behind him, and it's basically Misty Step with some flavor added to it. And he appears behind Camellia and attacks with his sword. Wait. Oh, okay, got it. All right. First attack, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 11 points of damage. And his second attack is a 17 to hit.
That'll also hit.
All right. For 13 points of damage. All right. And that is his turn. Back to the top of the round. Cam.
Within that round, should have Cremone and Tiro gone further into the cave, Joe?
Oh, no, that was that round. I just moved them late, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I think that was during that round.
Oh, was it? Okay.
No one's focused on them. So just so you guys know, it's not like, unless the orcs manage to finish you off, they're in no danger at this point. Not saying that won't happen. It could, but unless it does. All right. Cam, your turn.
I am going to... Crap. Because I can't shoot the bow
right now.
Close.
Yeah, I think you will. I think you just did.
Does that count as a bonus action, or is that a regular action?
That's
what?
It's a free action. Crapping yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to concentrate on that.
No, that's not something I'm ever going to ask my character to do in game.
You can attack with the bow, just with disadvantage, Jesse. For melee.
All right, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
For 5 hit points.
All right.
Whoops. Hold on one sec. And that was my action, and I... yeah, that's it.
Okay. Nate, Ferr is
She
up
just
next.
snarls at him, irritated.
Okay. He doesn't have a malicious look on his face. Like, he doesn't look like he's attacking you out of anger or at least as far as you can tell, his face appears to be fairly emotionless, which seems very out of character for him. The little bit that you dealt with him, he is very emotional.
It's like he's in a trance.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nate?
Could, from where I am, I know I'm what, 5, 10, about 20 feet away from Eénsek, but he's elevated.
Yeah.
Could I throw a potion of healing to him from where I am?
I'm out, man.
He's
Oh,
unconscious.
you can't even. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try going back to the orc south of me again
Okay.
with my long sword.
All right.
A 21.
That hits.
So I got a 7 damage, and then do I also get another D, a slashing? Or did it add that already?
Yeah, it should be a D8 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
The 1d10 plus 3, so that's why it added that 7 on there?
Yeah. If you clicked on the damage under your weapon description or your weapon line on your character sheet.
Well, there's two. There's 2 things there. It's like one on top of the other.
One is for using the sword one-handed. It does a D8, or if you use it two-handed, it does a D10, but you don't get your shield modifier to your armor class.
I gotcha. Okay. Okay, so 7.
7. Got it.
And then
he's gravely wounded, but not quite dead.
All right, let's see if I can finish him off with my my horns.
All right.
I don't think so. 7.
No, that does miss.
How do I miss with the horns that close? Come on, Ferr.
Well, you have to look down, so you kind of lose track of them a little bit. So.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
All right. He's dead. Gradduk, you're up.
Which one was he attacking? The one that was south of him?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack that one with a crossbow.
You actually can't see him. That's a 30-foot cliff.
Yeah, I was going to say you're over the ridge.
Okay. All right. Then I will attack the orc above me.
Okay.
$11.
That actually misses.
Okay. My frenzy attack. 24.
That hits.
And 17 points of damage.
All right. So. Oh, I'm on the wrong map. Who? That one dies.
Okay.
All right. Turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to kill somebody today, that'd be awesome too.
I'm trying.
So.
I just had a life to save.
I might kill myself soon, so.
All right. The other orc on you, Gradduk, will attack. Okay. With an 18.
That hits.
For 5 points of damage.
So that would be 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really hurting.
All right.
So.
Eénsek, you become conscious as someone is pouring a potion down your throat. You glance over and see Rugtug hiding under the orc's body that's right next to you.
Nice.
Rugtug coming through, making up for killing me last time.
You owe me one now.
I think you owed me one.
I don't remember that. I like
selective
gold
memory.
and gems.
I wondered where that little son of a gun went.
So what do I have here in points then?
Oh,
healing.
What is that for the healing potion? Is it shoot 2d4?
2d4.
What is the standard healing potion?
I don't remember.
It is
inventory potion of healing.
2d4 plus 2.
4 standard potion. Oh, that's a greater I've got here. So it's just a regular one. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
8 points.
Oh, that was for you? Oh, I don't roll? Okay, gotcha.
No, I rolled it just because he was giving it to you.
Okay, so 8 points. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Okay, and it's your turn.
Oh,
9/6
sweet.
Spell.
Okay. I am at the cliff there. Can I see down enough to hit something below me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to cast... Where's my spells here? Cast Magic Missile at 2nd level. And I'm going to hit the orc in front of Gradduk. And whichever orc looks a little weaker. You know what? Who's looking weak?
The orc on Gradduk actually looks really
pretty
messed
weak.
up.
All right, I'm going to hit him once, and I'm going to hit... hit all 3 of them individually. All 3 of the orcs that are still surviving.
One missile to each orc?
1 missile to each orc, yep.
Okay.
So that's automatic, right? Dart deals 1d4 at higher levels when you cast a spell. 1 more
Yeah,
dart
they hit
for
automatically.
Each slot level of 1 more dart. So that's 2d4 for each plus 1?
No, it's a total...
1d4 plus 2?
Actually, let me check, because...
A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 at 2nd level. It creates 1 more dart for each slot level above. Oh, it's just one more
they
dart.
always do it.
So I get 4. So I get 4 darts instead of 3. In other words, right?
Yes, that sounds
okay.
Correct.
All right, so I'll hit what's his face too. He's too far away. I can't hit him. Right, that's 120 feet. Right. That's
so 2 of the orcs
5,
are
10,
badly
15,
damaged.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50.
And one of them
actually
hasn't
hit him.
been hurt yet. So do you want to put the 2 missiles on the one that hasn't been hurt yet?
I don't know. Cam's looking hurt. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. We'll do that.
You might be able to finish off Cam right now. She only healed for 5 points.
No, not Cam.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I know. So 1d4 plus... Okay, so I roll for all of them, right, with a 1d4? Plus 1?
You roll for each missile.
Oh, each missile. Okay, so here's the one for Gradduk.
All right.
And that's 5 points.
All right.
Here's the one in
second.
front of...
1 second.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I got to do several actions. It dies.
That's okay. Sweet. There you go, Gradduk. There you go.
Good job.
3 points to the one of the ones by Ferr.
All right. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It only had 3 hit points left. It dies.
Wow.
3 points to the other one.
All right. He hadn't been damaged yet, so he's okay.
Yep. And then another 2 points to him.
Oh, okay.
So that's the 4 darts.
All right.
Then I will. Then I'm going to move. I'm going to move a little bit here. I'm going to move up to. Oh, wait a minute. As a reaction, can I cast? Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, well I could, but that's a slot. Never mind. I'm just gonna move. I'll move down here near Gradduk. Wait a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. That's good. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. That brings us to the one orc that is left on Ferr will attack. Oops. There we go. With a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right. And that brings us to Rakuull. All right. Jesse, he will be attacking Cam. Oh, wait. That is the incorrect stats. What happened here? There we go. With a 12.
That's a miss.
All right. And his second
where's
attack,
Rugtug now?
still laying underneath the orc body that was
Okay.
Eénsek using stealth. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 12 points of damage.
Can't do anything for you.
Cam drops.
Shit. I don't even have. Yeah, I got nothing
All right.
for you.
Back to the top of the round. Jesse, could we get a death save for Cam, please?
Sure.
So fucking.
That's a 5.
All right. Ferr, you're up.
From where I am, can I see Rakuull?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and throw my javelin at him.
Okay.
20.
Nice. 30, 20?
That hits.
Dirty 20. And a 7 damage.
All right.
And then a bonus move, I'm going to try and melee horns on the orc next to me.
Okay.
Damn. 10.
No, that misses.
I gotta work on my horns.
+1 horns. All right. Is that your turn?
If I move right now,
He'll get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
the orc will.
Mm-hmm.
Which he'll probably attack me anyways. So is it unwise for me to move towards Cam?
I can't make that call for you, but you know.
Well, has he gone already? This round?
This round, no.
So he's going to get 2 attacks on you because he could just move towards you again.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll stay put. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. We're just starting.
Gradduk, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move. 30. And then I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Okay.
Which is 2d4 plus 2. So 4. and 2 and 2, so 8 points.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay, you still have your frenzy attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought that would. Okay. Gotcha.
No, it's separate because you have an action, but the frenzy attack, and I believe that with frenzy you have to attack every round to maintain it.
Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't know I could. Okay.
Yeah, even if you just picked up a rock and threw it at him, it'd be better than letting your frenzy drop. Yeah.
So before I got my great axe, I had a maul that I'm not currently using, but it's in my bag. Can I throw that?
Sure.
Okay, so how does that work?
It's like any other attack, but you're using your dexterity modifier to throw it.
Okay.
Instead of your strength modifier, because it's not designed to be thrown with strength like a javelin is. So.
Okay, so roll a dexterity.
Yeah.
A 2.
Okay, well, you missed, but you maintain your frenzy. So next round, you'll still have your frenzy because you.
Okay.
All right. That brings us back to Eénsek.
Oh, really? Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna move
like flies.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up just a little bit here, and I'm gonna magic missile the crap out of Rakuull here.
Okay.
So that is going to be every one of these to hit at second level, and that's going to be, I guess, at second level. That's 1d4 plus 1. I thought it was more. 1d4. Oh, I get an extra one, right? Yeah, 4 of it. So that's 5, 9,
excuse me,
14, and 17 points of damage.
Okay. All right. He takes the missiles and
keeps on trucking.
Glances over at you and kind of shakes his finger at you a little bit. Still completely expressionless on his face, though.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But you have his attention.
I'm gonna move up just a little bit over here. Can I move again? Oh no, can I move again? Because I moved 30.
As long as you got movement left.
Yeah, if you move 30 feet, you're done.
Yeah. No, I moved 5, 10, 15, so I got 15. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
So I'll move over here. Yeah, there we go. Done.
Okay. All right. Oh, that brings us to the orc that's left on Nate. He will attack. With a natural 1. He misses with a total of 6. And that brings us to Rakuull's turn. He will move up to Gradduk. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. That way, if he takes you out, I know where to go next. And he will attack. His first attack is a 17.
That hits.
For 19 points of damage.
Oh,
what was he attacking with?
The sword.
Okay, so half that.
Yes.
Okay, so 10 points.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. I'm still up, but not by much.
Okay. Well, he will try to fix that with his second attack. And he rolls a 1.
That misses, oddly enough.
Yep, that's his turn. Cam. Death save, please.
Where's my movement?
Success.
Nice.
All right. Ferr, you are up.
All right, let's take this orc out.
Okay.
Longsword. 20? Dirty 20?
It hits.
9 points.
He has 1 hit point remaining.
All right, damn it. If this horns doesn't work this time. Oh my god. 6.
That misses.
I cannot. That's my turn.
Okay. Gradduk.
All right, I attack Rakuull.
All right.
14.
That does not hit. He has a 16 armor class.
All right, my frenzy attack.
All right.
12.
That also misses.
That's my turn.
All right. Eénsek.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost to Rakuull.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's a 9. Man, I'm rolling
That
shit attacks,
misses.
man. All right. I'm going to move back just a little bit.
Okay. Wise.
Yeah, I'll move back to there. Okay, that's it.
All right. The orc on Ferr will attack again with a 15 to strike.
Miss.
All right. All right. Rakuull is going to attack Gradduk.
Okay.
19 to strike.
That hits.
Jesus.
16 points of damage.
Okay, I am going to use my Relentless Endurance, which instead of taking me down to 0, it takes me to 1 HP.
Okay. Do you remain standing?
Yeah.
Because he does have a second attack.
Yep.
All right. His second attack is a 15.
That hits.
In other words, he could have laid down and pretended he was dead?
Could have, yeah. For 13 points of damage.
And I'm down.
Oh, God. Now you know how it feels.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Jesse. Saves. 11. All right. Ferr, you're up. If I may, the orc has 1 hit point left. If you attack with your horns as a bonus action first, you could still move and use your standard action to use another lay on hands if you wanted to, Nate. Just an idea.
Yeah, I like that. Let's try that. Come on. An 11?
No, he has a 13. God. At this point, if you want, again, this is just an idea, do what you want, but at this point, taking the opportunity attack to move to one of your downed companions might be worth it.
Yeah, I agree. So...
But that other orc is almost dead too, so you could just take him out.
But if he kills the orc with his standard action, he can't cast any heal this round.
Right. But then it would be 2 versus 1. But I get you.
Just ideas. Just ideas.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. If I can climb up here.
Yes.
I can't reach Cam, so I'll come up to Gradduk.
Right.
And
is
that my moves?
Let me make that opportunity attack real quick.
Okay.
The total of a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
So I got to wait for my next turn to do.
No, you didn't use your standard action, your attack action, so you can actually use lay on hands or cast a healing spell this round.
I will do lay on hands.
Okay.
See, what do I have left here?
You used 6 for Kira.
So I have 9 left.
You should save 1, just in case.
Just 1? Yeah.
Yeah, well, healing starts at 0, so even if someone is unconscious, 1 point of healing will bring them back to consciousness.
And then I could even do a potion. So I can do 8 on Gradduk.
All right. Gradduk, you get 8 hit points and become conscious.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Nate?
Could I move close to Cam if I want right now?
I thought you moved your whole move 30 feet.
I did. Yeah, that's right. I did. Actually, I know I did 25, so I can move.
Yeah, you can move 1 more square
I
then.
can move 1 more over. So I can go right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Gradduk, you're up.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I moused over something and all of my screens disappeared. And I thought that my computer had crashed and it just made my heart stop for a second. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow at the orc.
You can or move up to him and start your frenzy again. It's up to you.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
1 point's all you need.
9.
He's dead.
Okay. Hold on, let me update the tracker.
I get 2 assists.
All right. And then I moved to Rakuull. Okay. And I used my frenzy attack.
Your frenzy stopped when you went unconscious.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But you can start your frenzy again with your bonus action, yeah. That way you'll get the 2 attacks next round.
Okay. Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Eénsek. Rakuull's bearing down on you.
Suddenly in front of Rakuull, I go from this tall, really good-looking orc, and I turn into this huge red demon with red eyes. And I am going to move, if I get on the right page, right up to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hypnotic Gaze. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 14 or better.
Okay. He fails.
He is charmed by me until the end of my next turn. He drops to 0, he can't move, and he's incapacitated and visibly dazed.
Oh, wow. Okay. His movement drops to 0, not he drops.
His movement drops to 0, yeah. His speed drops to 0, so I guess that means he can't move. And he's incapacitated and visibly dazed.
Now, if he's attacked, does that cancel that?
It doesn't say. It says you can use your action to maintain this effect on subsequent turns. So I would say he's charmed until the end of my next turn, unless I re-up it by using the action again. And I don't know if he has to save again. I assume he has to save again, right? Or else he can break it. Right?
I would assume so.
It says you can use your action to maintain this effect, but I'm assuming like he has to make another Wisdom saving throw, or it continues.
Usually with spells like that, though, if the creature is attacked, it automatically cancels the spell.
Okay.
So.
So, I guess out of character, I thought that when you took the form of this demon, you were going to make him think that you were the demon that's from the sword.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm messing with him right now. So, but I wanted to get, if I get up there and I'm within 5 feet, I'm hoping if he broke it, at least I would look like a demon and he might be a little freaked out.
So the spell, you can't just say like, hand the sword back to me now.
I mean, that not my action. I guess I don't know. Well, how would I play that? Like, I mean, he's dazed. Could I play that like with an intimidation check, or that's my?
Well, he's
turn,
dazed
right
now, so he.
But I mean, I would have to wait till my next turn to say, "Give me the sword," right?
Right. When
and then
not
make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So that's my
all right. So he's dazed for his turn. He doesn't get to take an action this turn. Back to the top. Cam?
Okay. 18.
All right. And you have stabilized.
Ignore that second dice. That was a...
That's fine. No problem. Ferr?
So stabilized, meaning I can give Cam...
stabilized just means that 3 successful death saves mean that there's no chance that Cam is going to die from death saves.
Is Cam conscious?
No.
Okay, so I can't give her a potion. I have to do lay on hands?
Either would work. You can give her a potion, just, pour it into her mouth.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Where is it? Potion of healing. Mine says greater. Is that because I'm a paladin?
I have greater potions of healing too. I don't know why.
I think at some point you guys picked up a couple greater potions. I don't remember.
I think, Talon or Tira gave them to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So I roll a d4 4 times?
Yeah. Add them all together.
You can hit the d4 4 times and then roll.
So that's 15 plus 4. It's a total of 19.
Nice. All right. And then I take that out of my...
Camellia becomes conscious with 19 hit points.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna move up. And I can move still with my action?
You can. Yes, you can still move.
I'm just gonna move up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll go here. 6. Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's totally fine. All right, that's your turn.
It is indeed.
All right, Gradduk, you're up.
All right, gonna attack Rakuull.
All right.
Non-lethal attack.
Okay.
And
his armor class is actually 1 point lower because he's stunned.
15.
That's it. Currently, exactly. It's normally a 16, but he loses his dexterity modifier because he's stunned.
Sweet. 16 plus 2, 18.
18 points of damage?
Yep.
All right. He's still up.
He's taken a bazillion hit points, man.
Hit him with my frenzy.
There's a reason he was the chief. Huh?
Wow.
I do my frenzy attack.
All right.
9.
That unfortunately misses.
Okay. But now he's no longer charmed, right?
That took the spell effect off of him, yes.
So now Eénsek can't try to get the sword from him. But just by asking.
Oh, he can try.
Well, I guess, yeah. Okay.
Oops. Wait, what did I do here? Hold on. All right, that was Gradduk's. It is Eénsek's turn.
Okay. I am going to look this bad boy in the eye, and I'm going to say, "Thank you, my servant, for bringing me the sword. Hand it to me, and I shall give you immortal life."
All right. He hands you the sword. Please make a wisdom save.
I got to make a wisdom save? Oh, shit. Okay. That's an 18.
All right. You grab the sword. It stops glowing. Rakuull collapses to the ground unconscious. Combat's over.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, baby.
All right. And we ran a little bit over, and I know Curtis has something important to do early in the morning. Yes. So this is where we'll pick up in our next episode.
Did we level up?
Yes, you guys will level up to 4th level at the end of this. This was indeed a boss fight.
Ooh, hell yeah, that was tough.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We really enjoy putting this on for you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment, recommend it to your friends. Any help you can give us getting this out there, we really appreciate it. Thank you, and goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.